We begin tonight with breaking news. A child is dead after riding Baruch, the world's tallest water slide. Good evening, I'm Rhiannon Alley.
And I'm Mike Maruzar's Schlitterbahn in KCK is now shut down as an investigation is now underway. This happened this afternoon just a couple of hours ago. 41 Action News reporter Brian Abel is live at the park now with the latest. And Brian, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Mike, you see that ride right behind me. That's Baruch. That's the ride where this accident happened. And we have been able to confirm that a 12-year-old boy is dead as a result of that accident. Now, witnesses tell me that the accident, they say they saw the boy come down that first steep drop and then became airborne, hitting the netting. And witnesses fear that that collision is what killed the boy. Now, other guests in the park that I've talked to say they saw blood on the ride afterwards, and even more guests, more than one guest, as they were exiting outside of the park, told me that the harness device that's used to go down this ride was not functioning properly before the accident. Now, when we talked to the spokesperson for Schlitterbahn, they had not heard those reports, and they were giving us very few details other than to say that a full investigation is underway at this point of time. So what we know is that a 12-year-old boy is dead. His parents were here at the park with him at the time of the accident. Mike, Rhiannon.
Oh, it's so heartbreaking. Brian Abel, thank you. And investigators, of course, now are trying to piece together exactly what happened.
We want to take a live look at the park. As Brian mentioned, it is closed right now, but the investigation is underway. Captain Greg is up in Sky Tracker. Captain Greg, what are you seeing out there? Captain Greg, can you hear us? Having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll try to get back to Captain Greg, but the park is closed right now. They will continue their investigation. We, of course, will be working to get more details.
The emergency workers still on the scene there as this lengthy investigation we expect it to be to try to figure out exactly how all of this happened. We do know that the water slide has faced a lot of controversy in its past that even forced the park to delay the opening of the ride 2 summers ago. 41
Action News reporter Dia Wall has been digging into the ride's rocky past. So, Dia, what did you discover?
Well, Mike and Rhiannon, there were concerns about the safety of the route before it was even finished. In fact, the park delayed the opening at least 4 times. At 17 stories high, over 168 feet tall, the ride had issues from testing. Schlitterbahn admitted to problems with the conveyor system, the gearbox, even the shafts. The angle of the slide was altered as a result. Now, the company denies that they made those changes because rafts were flying off the slide. There were some reports of that. Still, the original opening date of May 2014 was pushed back almost 2 months to July. We don't have access to Schlitterbahn safety inspections right now, but I can tell you the requirements to ride the Baruch. The riders have to be at least 54 inches tall, and the weight of the 4-person raft total has to be between 400 and 550 pounds. Now, Jeff Henry, the co-owner of Schlitterbahn, was quoted before talking about the Baruch, saying, "It's dangerous, but it's a safe dangerous now." And as we can see from today, really a sad situation there.
All right, Dia, thank you for that.
And of course, it's important to point out here, we don't yet know how this accident happened. We don't know how the death occurred, and so all of that will be part of the investigation, whether or not there was an issue with safety harnesses. All that will play a part in what is to come.
Absolutely, and we will be following this. We will bring you any new updates as soon as they come in.
You can also download our 41 Action News app, all of our apps, kshb.com for the very latest.